Good morning, friends. Praise be to Jesus. Today, Friday of the second week of Resurrection. Today we celebrate the feast of St. George. A happy feast to all who bear the name of St. George. St. George was venerated in the church both in the Occidental and the Oriental churches. In the Oriental churches, canonical prayers conclude mentioning the name of St. George. He was a martyr, and martyrdom is the way of life in the church. Today's readings are Acts chapter 12 verses 1 to 5, 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verses 1 to 10, and Matthew chapter 10 verses 37 to 42. In Acts 12, 1 to 5, we read about the martyrdom of St. James. St. James, the elder brother of St. John, was beheaded by sword by Herod the king. He then arrested St. Peter and persecuted the Christians. And the persecutions did not deter the Christians. If we look into the history, we can see the first 32 popes, beginning with St. Peter, were all martyrs. In today's reading, 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 10, we read, "Therefore I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities for the sake of Christ." Again in Gospel, Matthew chapter 10, verse 39, we read, "Those who find their life will lose it, and those who lose their life for my sake will find it." So the persecutions and martyrdom were the manure on which the early Christian church grew. Today, as we celebrate the feast of St. George, let us ask for the intercession of St. George the courage to be faithful to the Lord and the readiness to give up ourselves for the sake of the Lord. May Jesus bless each and every one of us on this feast day of St. George. Amen.